Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out 2 more episodes of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. This is the final season. Just a reminder, just in case you forgot for some reason, this is Season 7, Episode 5, Chrysalis, and Episode 6, Treachery, Faith, and the Great River. I don't really know what these episodes are going to be about. Chrysalis is an interesting one because that kind of, gives you butterfly vibes, gives you birth, rebirth, those kind of vibes. So interested to see what Chrysalis is about. And then Treachery, Faith, and the Great River is a really long title, and again, I have no idea what that's going to be about. There's been a lot happening in Season 7 so far. We have new characters, we have some plot lines, and I'm wondering if these are going to be standalone episodes or if these episodes are going to be related to the overall plot of Season 7. And if you want to check out some more Star Trek Deep Space Nine, you head to my Patreon, where I am 3 weeks ahead of YouTube, which means not only can you check out next week's episodes, episodes 7 and 8, Once More Into the Breach and the Siege of AR-558, you can also check out episode 9 and 10, Covenant, It's Only a Paper Moon, as well as episodes 11 and 12, Prodigal Daughter and the Emperor's New Cloak, all on Patreon right now for your viewing pleasure. Thanks so much for checking out. Let's get back to the video. Okay, let's dive into this episode now. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 5 of Season 7 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Chrysalis.
Kids are waiting on me for dinner. Next Thursday, book a holosuite. They're going to Bashir.
Aww, Bashir wanted to hang out with you.
You going to Vic's?
Yes.
Mind if I join?
It's a date, it looks like.
Actually, we were looking forward to spending an evening alone.
Great.
Aww. Guys, I will hang out with Bashir. Someone hang out with Bashir. Morn, hang out with Bashir.
Knock to Dr. Bashir.
Go ahead.
You're needed in the infirmary, sir.
No, the man just went to sleep.
Wants to see you immediately, sir.
On my way.
Morn!
Dr. Bashir, reporting as ordered.
Finally.
What the heck?
That's Admiral Patrick.
Wait, why are they back?
That's a stupid question.
Where did you get those uniforms?
That's a stupid question, too.
That's a stupid
Will you
question.
stop saying that?
Why are you so upset? You wanted Serena brought here? Well, here she is.
Oh my god, I actually missed these guys though. I quite liked their episode.
Didn't anybody question you? Of course. But when they did, Patrick would say,
That's a stupid...
And it worked.
of course she remembers you. She's not an idiot.
She's just a little cataleptic.
Are you really going to be able to make her better?
So Chrysalis might be referring to Serena. Wow, this is interesting. I did not expect this group of characters to come back. Like, they just didn't feel like characters that would come back, you know what I mean? They felt like standalone episode characters, so interesting that they're back, but I'm excited because I love Patrick so much. Like, I love Patrick so much, so I'm happy that he's back and I get to see him again. Star Trek Deep Space Nine! Yeah, I'm wondering, this seems like they're going to be helping Serena, maybe trying to get her to speak, or try and get out of her what it looks like a very catatonic state. Maybe that's where Chrysalis is implied in the title, like a rebirth of the soul or something. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
They meant well.
They meant well. That's the same excuse you gave me when they were caught trying to pass military secrets to the Dominion.
They were trying to say
I forgot about that.
a copy of the medical protocols. I submitted. Dr. Lowe's, Serena's legal guardian, has given her consent.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, it appears that this procedure has never been done before.
Well, there's no guarantee that
You're going to be the first Bashir.
as Jack and the others. Her problem is that she's trapped inside her own mind. This could free her.
Wow, this would be so interesting.
My DNA resequencing didn't have any unintended side effects.
All right, Doctor. I'll take care of Starfleet. You take care of Serena.
Oh, let's go, Cisco.
Actually, I was hoping you'd allow them to stay on for a while.
They'll want to stay with Serena.
Now, assuming the procedure works and she comes out of her isolation, I think it would be helpful to have some familiar faces around.
Exactly, and that too.
Again.
I'll hold you to that. One thing more. Get them out of those uniforms.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, what difference does it make?
He's right.
Fine. How's that? Much better.
Exactly right.
See? I told you it was a good idea to bring her here. That's right, Jack. I remember. So,
I love Patrick.
It's not about credit. It's about what's best for Serena, I think.
fine. I'm busy anyway.
I got plans.
Hear it. What are you working on?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's so funny. I love Jack too.
Hurt.
It won't hurt. I promise.
You're in good hands.
Very good hand.
Okay.
Don't get your hopes up, Julian. It's over between the two of us.
When was it ever on?
So because they're out of sync, she can't focus on what's going on around her.
Was there any way to get her sensory processors up to speed?
Good
To
question.
stimulate the growth of new synapses.
Interesting, okay.
This is the most advanced neurocortical probe made, and it's not nearly that accurate.
Okay, but Bashir can do it.
Impossible to control. And I can't make this thing any more accurate.
How can you say that before you've even tried it?
Yeah, try it, O'Brien.
This is Serena's only chance at living a normal life.
Julian, I can't break the laws of physics. Nobody can.
If anyone can, you can, O'Brien. I swear. You would make an apple fall up from a tree, not down, up. Whoa. I love futuristic medicine, you know what I mean? It's so cool. She doesn't look changed.
Anything?
She hasn't changed at all.
Now, just how am I supposed to know you understand me if you don't give me some sign,
Blink once for yes.
Obviously, you want to punish yourself. Do you want help? Because I'm really good at punishing myself. If I were you, I'd be kicking myself for making promises I couldn't keep, for getting people's hopes up.
Ezri, this is not helping.
That just about covers it, thanks.
Glad I could help.
But I guess she's showing him kind of why not to be so sad, you know?
Excuse me. Serena.
Oh, she's walking.
Everything.
Oh, she's speaking. The Chrysalis has broken. The butterfly is emerging. Oh, this is so nice.
Serena.
Oh, this must be such a crazy feeling for Serena. I hope
What
the
is it?
episode doesn't end sadly.
Listen.
DS9 episodes have a habit of ending sadly.
That's a little odd. And norepinephrine levels are slightly elevated.
What does that mean?
The levels should drop when the new thalamic connections stabilize.
You know what? She knows herself.
From what you were trying to do for me. And now I finally can.
Aww.
Patrick?
It's where it's supposed to be.
Oh my god, here she is.
Hello, everyone.
Aww.
The sound in my life.
It was my idea to bring you here.
Okay, Jack.
Hey to all of you.
Why are you talking like that?
Quiet.
There's so much I want to say to all of you. Jack, you're so mean.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
She has one tone, one pitch.
La, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Ah, there we go. She went a little higher.
Sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Do.
That's so awesome.
Do, re, mi.
Fa, mi, re.
Fa, mi, re.
Wait, is this the Sound of Music? We're just watching the Sound of Music. I reacted to that on the channel, by the way.
Fa, mi, re, do.
Good improv. Good improv.
Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do.
Do, re, mi, fa.
What is going on right now?
Fa,
Do, re, mi, fa, sol.
What is going on right now?
Fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Oh, where's Patrick going? Okay. Okay, she's got it. Oh, she can hit those high notes though. Oh, look how happy she is singing though. And look how happy Bashir is. Why was that such a good moment? Why was that such a nice moment? It was so random, but then it gave me so many like nice warm feelings, you know? It was just good.
Laughing. You should have seen her, Miles.
How could I? I've been sitting here all night.
Oh, were they supposed to go to the Hollow Suite together? Oh, why's she here?
I don't want to sleep.
Why not?
What if I wake up the way I was?
That's a scary thought.
You're going to be doing things that you haven't even dreamed of. There's really no reason to be afraid.
That's so nice from Bashir. And she knocked out. She's fast asleep. I wish I could sleep that fast. He's like, well, I guess I'm here for the rest of the night. Wow. He actually persevered and stayed there the whole night. That's commitment.
That's why the virus mutated. You need to target the RNA transcriptor. Hungry?
Why is she just so smart at being a doctor?
I've been working on this for months.
You would have seen it sooner or later.
Or sometimes when you're working on something for so long, you don't actually see the big picture.
I'll have someone take you to the cargo bay. And when I'm finished with surgery, I'll join you there.
Oh, wait. You need your breakfast.
Bro, she's crazy.
Thank you.
What is that? Just a plain piece of bread? Just a plain piece of bread?
Stop expanding, and it is going to collapse in on itself. We've got to...
That is a theory.
How much time do we have left?
60 trillion years. 70 at the most.
Oh, no.
Not that long.
Nobody else around here ever listens to me.
What is it, Jack? What's wrong?
There's too
The
much
universe
matter.
is collapsing.
The universe is too heavy.
In 60 trillion years.
Know something, Serena. We are trying to save existence as we know it. And all you can do is criticize.
Why is Jack? Jack is actually a bully. But he's like fun, so I like Jack. Oh no.
Doctor!
Why is she just sitting in the chair like that? What the heck, Jack?
Serena, are you all right?
Oh no.
Now, once we get the field generators...
Serena.
Deploy them along the galactic rim.
Oh no. Oh.
Hi.
Oh my god, why were you doing that?
Some of my friends want to get together a little later on at Quark's. And I was wondering if you'd like to come along.
See, I was wondering if there's like a little spark of romance between these two.
Just her.
Figures. That doesn't seem fair.
Oh, Patrick wants to come.
Come on, Serena. Let's get you dressed.
I think it's like a little date, you know?
I don't remember her being so beautiful.
Everyone, this is Serena. Serena, this is everyone.
I was gonna say it's a triple date, but Ezri and O'Brien are definitely not dating.
Well, we get on all right.
Yeah, they're enemies, but best friends.
Because they're men, and men have trouble expressing their feelings.
Yeah, men can have best friends.
He took your hand. He's showing you his feelings.
Oh, that's nice.
Why don't you show everybody how much you love me and order the next round?
Someone to replace Atlas and hold up the world, it'd be Miles. He'd do it with a smile.
No, that's actually so fair. I would do that too.
Which is what Odo finds so fascinating because he doubts everything but her.
What about Ezra?
That's a good reading.
And how would you describe me?
Compassionate, brilliant, lonely.
Oh, lonely is key.
2 out of 3 isn't bad.
Bashir's been lonely. He's been lonely for most of the show.
He's wrong. He couldn't get by in the real world. He'd get himself into too much trouble. So
She seems very self-aware compared to everyone else.
I'm not going with them, am I?
You don't belong there.
No, it doesn't seem like she does.
We had our own little world, just the 4 of us. So what's a genetically enhanced girl supposed to do when she wakes up from a long sleep?
Date Bashir.
Pack a bag and go make a life for herself?
Why does she have to go anywhere at all?
Oh, look at that little Rizzler Bashir. Oh! Oh! Oh my days. What did I say? I said there might be a little bit of romance going on right now. He went in for seconds too. He went in for seconds.
We're crazy?
Huh, Jack? Couldn't you make us normal like you did for Serena, and then we could all stay together?
Go on.
That's a nice thought, Patrick.
We're better than they are. You don't see any of them trying to save the universe from collapsing, do you?
Yeah, in 60 trillion years.
I've got just a thing to cheer you up.
Dabo! Dabo always cheers me up.
Did I mention that the wine was on the house?
Julian, let's sit down.
But she's winning.
I've played it.
Yeah, Quark is threatening your life. What is it? Is she overwhelmed? Too many things going on?
This way.
What is it?
I'm.
Oh, I was. But there was so much commotion.
Yeah,
Maybe
too
I'm
much.
just tired.
This episode has the feeling of it's gonna end badly or sadly. Oh, he really does love her, and it's someone that he can like talk to at the intellectual level that he actually is, you know? But I just have a bad feeling about this.
The way the stars shine.
What is wrong with this thing?
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
He's also working, though.
And I'm really happy for you. But don't you think it's all happening just a little too fast?
That's what I was thinking. I was hesitant to say it. It happened really fast.
She's your patient.
Yeah, and that too.
I used to fantasize about meeting someone who was like me, who could live a normal life. But it never happened.
He's just so excited, but it has happened fast. I agree with O'Brien there.
Computer. Music. Something romantic.
That is a romantic dinner setting.
Computer. Locate Serena Douglas.
Wait, why is she not here?
Serena Douglas is in her quarters on the Habitat Ring. Corridor 8.
Oh no, what if she's sitting silent?
Serena! It's me!
No, I'm really nervous. Okay, maybe she's not going to be silent.
I've been
She's
waiting in my
gonna-
quarters for you.
She's going to have second thoughts, maybe? Oh no! What I say, DS9 always does this in the episodes, man. They always do this.
Don't be afraid. Everything's gonna be alright.
Oh, she looks so scared.
Do you really want her to spend the rest of her life like this? I mean, I've been trying to find a way to reach her, but I can't. Maybe there isn't one.
There was, for a brief moment.
All right, Julian, leave her here with us for a while. We'll see what we can do.
That's nice, thank you.
Are you sure? I'm sure.
We have to tell him.
Tell him what?
This way we can all stay together.
There's a way to...
Let's go.
There's a way to change her?
That way.
I think we passed it.
Can I help you?
That's a stupid question.
She can still talk, it's just that she's afraid to.
What?
I don't understand. What is she afraid of?
We don't know.
But we think it has something to do with you.
She's afraid of the commitment. She's afraid of how fast it's going. Why is she doing this?
What's wrong?
This is a great shot, by the way. Great shot.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make it right. Because I love you.
He said the big L word.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Don't even understand what love is.
You know, that's so fair.
What am I supposed to feel? Tell me. I want to make you happy. I owe you everything.
No, that's not what love is. There's no owing. Damn, dude. Damn, this episode got dramatic and really sad.
Morning. She gone?
Her shuttle leaves in a few minutes.
Oh, man.
She's gonna work under one of the scientists there. Live with his family.
You okay?
No, probably not at the moment.
I'm supposed to be a doctor. I'm supposed to put my patient's needs above my own.
You didn't want to be lonely anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to go to work. You want to come over for dinner tonight?
Yeah, that would be nice. Sounds really good, actually.
No thanks.
Ah, I'll come then.
I guess that's what a genetically enhanced girl should do when she wakes up from her sleep.
Oh, nice callback.
I'm going to miss you.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too, Serena. You're pretty cool.
Well, I'd better go.
Oh. Ah. And there she goes. What a good... That was a good episode. The last like 10 minutes of that episode were really, really good. The rest of the episode was pretty good. It was nice. It was a nice Bashir episode. It was nice to see everyone back. But the last 10 minutes of this episode were so good. And that was my reaction to Chrysalis, episode 5 of season 7 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And yeah, another pretty good episode of Star Trek, and a fun episode, an emotional episode at the end. Like, the last 10 minutes of this episode were kind of brutal, I'll be honest with you. We're really, really sad, but I knew this episode was going towards sadness. I knew, I could see the train. I could see the train, and I could see the end of the tracks, and the end of the tracks said sadness. I knew that's what was going to happen, because Star Trek Deep Space Nine loves sad endings. There are probably like 80% of the episodes are probably sad endings, or like, you know, not happy endings. And then like 20% of the episodes are happy endings. And especially because we just had a happy ending episode with the baseball episode, there was no way in the world that this episode was going to be a happy ending episode. And you could kind of just feel, you could feel the movement towards sadness throughout this episode. We knew Bashir was lonely. He gets this perfect woman who gets him on every level, intellectual and stuff like that. And then, you know, it just happens so fast. And everything seems perfect. We're halfway through the episode and everything seems perfect. And nothing can stay perfect for that long in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And so we just know it's going to end. And it does end sadly. It's like, it's happy but sad. It's bittersweet and sad. I would say it's a mix of those two, bittersweet and sad. Because bittersweet to the fact that Serena can go out and live her life and be who she wants to be. Yes, she's working at the Institute, but she's working as a researcher. As an intern, she's working with one of the scientists. And so that's going to be great for her. And I think she's going to really evolve herself over time. And I think it's awesome that she's finally able to speak, and she's finally able to express herself and live the world and, you know, feel the world and everything like that. Like, that's awesome. But the sad part is that she just didn't know if she was in love with Bashir. I thought that was a really good line, actually, where Bashir said that he loved her, and she just said, I don't know. Because what does she know about love? She mentions that. She's like, I don't even know what love is. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. Like, tell me what I'm supposed to feel. And then she uses the word, like, I owe you, Bashir. You know what I mean? And she just doesn't know what love is. She has no concept of love, perception of love. And so I found that line to be just so it was such a great line, because you could tell that she does care about Bashir, but she has no idea if it's love, and she has no idea who she is or what she wants or what any emotions are, because she's just never really experienced those before. And so the relationship just obviously is not going to work at that point, not because she hates Bashir or anything, but because she can't express herself and understand the things that she's feeling at the moment. And so then she has to go. And it was sad, but I think it was the right direction for her to go. And I just hope that Bashir, maybe, I don't think he's going to find someone now that we're in season 7, but I just hope Bashir just stops becoming lonely. That sounds kind of rude, but I just hope that, you know, he realizes that all these people are with him and around him and can contribute to him not being lonely, if that makes any sense. Besides that, it was just really fun to see the rest of the characters together, like the rest of the extremely smart people together. That's how I'll put it, the extremely smart people. I seeing Jack, seeing Patrick. I keep forgetting that woman's name, the really tall one who flirts with everyone, who was flirting with Nog in this episode. Just the three of them together was great. The Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do song was super awesome. At first I was like, this is so random, why is it still going on? And then all of a sudden the music kind of chimed in, and it worked with the Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. It just worked with that, and then they started singing, and I was like, wait, no, this is actually really sweet. I quite like this moment, so I really like that. Jack was bullying Jack, just like he always is, you know, trying to bully people, but then at the same time also trying to solve how to stop the universe from collapsing in on itself in 60 trillion years. I love Jack for that. Patrick was sweet and wholesome as always. So yeah, overall I had a lot of fun with Chrysalis and was a little sad at the end. But anyways, let's get into episode 6 now. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 6 of season 7 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Treachery, Faith, and the Great River.
How's that? Well, I hope this taught you a lesson.
Oh yeah, Odo, that would feel so good.
I'm not gonna let you win a single game.
Well, then you'd better work on your backhand.
Oh, they're flirting.
Go right ahead. I should be back by the time you wake up.
Back?
Where are you going?
Received a coded message from Gul Rusol this morning.
Oh, a Cardassian.
So did I, but apparently we were wrong. The message says he wants to meet with me.
What if it's a trap?
Cardassian informant.
You mean he was? What if Rusol is dead and this is just a trap?
That's what I just said, Kira.
Want me to come with you?
Rusol insists I come alone. Don't worry, Nerys. I'll be careful.
I still don't like Kira's new hair.
My waiters are bored, and I'm losing money.
Leave me alone, Quark, or I'll feed you to one of those plasma conductors.
As spokesman for the Promenade Merchants Association, I'm going to file an official protest with Captain Sisko.
What's he gonna do?
When is the gravity net going to be repaired? The last time I stepped onto the bridge, I felt 10 kilos heavier.
Aw, poor O'Brien. He's trying to work on everything.
We have to replace the graviton stabilizer.
You have 3 days.
3 days?
Now, I'm leaving for Bajor for a conference, and I want that stabilizer replaced by the time I get back.
That is crazy. 3-week job to 3 days? That is crazy. I know engineers usually overestimate, but that's crazy.
Chief Willoughby.
I mean his first name.
I don't know.
Is he married?
Married?
Why are you asking, Nog? You want to marry him?
I do the same thing.
Well, the secret is getting him to put you at the top of that list.
That's true.
Get to know the name of his wife, his children. Find out what he likes to eat.
Ah, that's the Ferengian, Nog.
All right. But don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Chief, I can't operate under those kinds of restrictions.
Promise me you won't do anything to get us court-martialed.
I'll try.
I'll try. Oh, this is where he's gonna meet his contact.
So, I'm afraid he couldn't be here.
Oh my god, it's a trap. Unless
Weyoun
is defecting, which I don't think he would be.
It is an honor to stand in your presence once again.
Does he just want to talk to Odo?
I regret having to deceive you, but it was the only way I could think of to get you here.
Interesting.
What do you want? To serve you.
What?
I no longer consider myself a member of the Dominion.
What? No, I just said that's impossible.
Defecting. Do with me as you wish. I place my fate entirely in your hands.
Why is Weyoun defecting? I do not trust this. Unless he just hates the Cardassians so much that he's defecting. Which is fair. No shame. No shame in that. But still, Weyoun defecting was not. I literally just said 2 seconds before that Weyoun defecting is not possible. That's crazy. Star Trek Deep Space See that? Oh. People call me the opera singer. That's it. The opera singer.
Gulru's soul is dead. You say you're defecting from the Dominion? Why?
Yeah, good question.
Please. I've told you before, I'm not a founder. As you wish.
Dalar's in this episode.
I'll tell you everything you want to know, but first...
And Martok.
Why did you decide to defect?
Yes.
I realize my place is with you.
No, that's not a reason.
Then let's just say I left Cardassia because my life was in danger.
Really? From Gul Dukat? From Damar?
Because this war with the Federation was supposed to have been 1 month ago.
Oh, so now people are on your back?
Now, we really should be going.
I can wait.
And you're willing to share that information?
There's
All
no
you have
way.
to do is ask.
Because then he'd be betraying all the other founders.
The facility is located in the Pelosa system. I can provide you with the exact coordinates. Odo to the Rio Grande, 2 to beam up.
No, I'm still really skeptical of this. Because I feel like he's betraying so many other founders. Betraying Odo versus betraying all the other founders. He would betray Odo every time. Like, this has to be a trap on the Dominion side.
How much it hurts me to hear you say that.
I love how much of a simp he is. He's such a simp for the founders, though. I love it.
He wanted me to thank you for that bottle of Gamzean wine you sent him.
I didn't send him any wine.
Yeah, you did, O'Brien.
Age 8, and a son, Edgar Jr., age 5.
Did you get the stabilizer?
Not quite.
You have to keep chatting him up.
Well, that's it. I'm doomed.
Not necessarily. Eddie told me the U.S. has sent
Eddie.
But they might be willing to trade for it.
Trade? For what?
Depends on what they need and what we have.
Negotiate.
Be discreet.
Rule of Acquisition 168. Whisper your way to success.
Whisper your way to success. I like that.
I just thought it would save time. When did you say the captain was going to be back?
Nog is so great, you know.
been doing it for the last 10 hours.
I'm sorry. It's just such an honor to be sitting.
It's such an honor, such an honor. That's all he can say.
It's a Cardassian transmission.
Scramble the comm frequency so they can't lock onto us.
I'm trying.
What the heck? Oh, because Oh, that's why. Wei-Yun clones himself, so they've recloned him, but they haven't killed the old clone.
I'm well aware the Vorta are all clones, but I'm not sure the universe is ready for two Wei-Yun.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that.
Of you is the Wei-Yun I've had the misfortune of dealing with over the past few years.
Actually, neither of us.
What?
Our illustrious predecessor was killed a month ago.
Oh, man.
His death in a transporter accident was most unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, transporter accident.
And why were you activated if he's still alive?
Normally I wouldn't have been, but when a clone is found to be defective, I'm not...
Defective?
Me. Are you calling Odo your enemy? Absolutely not. I was referring to the Federation.
Oh, damn.
Like all Vorta, I have a termination implant in my brainstem.
That's crazy.
The only founder I'm loyal to is Odo, and he wants me alive.
I like that it's the only founder.
Founder, there's really no need for you to be involved in this petty dispute. If you'll just hold your position.
I love how nice they are to Odo still. It's so great.
That's an empty threat. He wouldn't dare harm a founder.
Maybe he won't, but I...
Yeah, Damar will.
Think it over, Shapeshifter. One of our attack ships is on the way.
Damn, this is a debate. I didn't expect 2 Jeffrey Coombs, bro. That's crazy.
If their obsession with conquering the Alpha Quadrant is misguided,
yeah,
it's time they learn to live in peace.
Yes, I like this guy.
Maybe Wei-Yun 7 is right. I am defective.
No, you're not.
You think a Wei-Yun could be capable of such treachery?
I knew there was something.
He's still drinking. This guy actually is an alcoholic.
He's a disgrace to me and all Vorta.
No, he's the best.
It's never happened to a Wei-Yun before, but it does happen. And speaking of treachery,
the alcohol.
There is still the little matter of the death of Wei-Yun Fire.
Yeah, Damar, did you kill him?
I'm afraid our problems won't be washed away quite that easily.
I don't know what you're so concerned about. Odo couldn't possibly hope to outrun a...
I wonder how many clones of Wei-Yun there are.
Then he'll die.
He will not. We can't kill a founder. I forbid it.
I love that he defends Odo.
About our strategic operations. You know what that means, don't you?
It means we could lose the war.
Yep.
That's right.
So kill a founder to win the war.
I don't believe the Jem'Hadar are going to fire on Odo, even if they're ordered to.
They don't need to know he's on board.
Oh, damn.
Order them to destroy the runabout.
And you don't tell them about Odo. You lie about Odo.
But if the founders ever found out that we were responsible for Odo's death...
Who's going to tell them?
Watch, there's like a founder on the runabout. Another one that's not Odo.
Consider himself a founder.
Okay, Wei-Yun, jumping through logic here, jumping through hoops.
Now, I really think you should try a little Kanar.
He's gonna actually have some, maybe?
Morning, Lieutenant.
I'd make myself scarce if I were you.
Why?
Chief, in here now.
Oh my god, too late. He sold the desk?
Explaining this?
Nog sold the desk?
Nog.
What about him?
Well, he must have traded the captain's desk for the graviton stabilizer.
That's crazy.
Don't worry, Chief. I didn't give away the captain's desk. I just loaned it to someone.
Loaned it?
He wants to take a picture of it. Why? He likes to
it's
collect hollow
supposed
photos
death.
of himself sitting...
Death desk.
Well, that makes sense.
He's got quite a collection. Captain DeSoto's desk, Captain Picard's...
Okay.
Picard's.
He's going to send us the graviton stabilizer.
No, he's giving us an induction modulator.
But we don't need an induction.
No, but the ship does.
So the Musashi's going to send us the stabilizer?
No, they're giving us a phaser emitter.
And then the other ship needs the phaser emitter.
Well, you've made all these deals based on a rumor?
From a very reliable source.
What is your source, Morn?
In the Great Material Continuum.
Like Ferengi God.
Class in engineering school.
On Ferenginar, we learn about the Continuum while we still have our first set of ears.
This is no time for Ferengi.
Wait, you replace your ears?
Filled with too much of one thing and not enough of another. And the Great Continuum flows through them all like a mighty river. From
Right now, I'd settle for a stabilizer and the captain's desk.
the river will provide.
The river will provide.
Odo?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Some crazy nightmare.
Couldn't find the right office. Then I started calling your name, but you didn't answer.
Weird nightmare.
I was being chased by some Jemadar. Oh, were they Klingons?
Weird nightmare.
Odo, do you think Starfleet would allow you to conduct my debriefing?
Possibly.
You have a friend in the debriefing room.
What is it?
Oh no.
Trouble.
Oh no. Oh no!
They finally got it through their head that I'm not a founder.
Yeah.
Or they don't know who they're firing.
Yeah, so show Odo.
Damar said he was determined not to let us get back to the station.
Yeah, trying out the dirty tricks.
Why?
I'll explain later, just do it.
Really? I bet he knows the weaknesses of the ships.
Now.
Locked phasers on their dorsal field junction. Their shields are weakest there.
Really? Whoa, the little runabout that could, you know.
After all, why be a god if there's no one to worship you?
That's... I mean, fair enough. To be honest, fair enough.
I don't know, Chief. Nog left the station a couple of hours ago in a runabout.
Who gave him permission to use a runabout?
You did.
Well, I suppose the good news is with Nog gone, nothing else can go missing.
Where are my cases of blood wine?
Oh, where's the blood wine?
I do not know, General, but
I bet someone needed blood wine in this great river.
Then how do we stop them?
Oh well, send more ships. Send a whole battalion if necessary. From our base at...
A whole battalion for a runabout.
Remember to tell them to fire on sight.
Fire at whom?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the Lady Founder.
A Federation runabout spying on our base in the Omerock system.
Surely one ship
Wait.
shouldn't be much of a
Why she looks so wrinkly?
I'm fine.
I'm a little worried.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Have you located Wayun 6?
It's only...
Did she die? Do founders die?
Did you notice her face? How parched it looked?
Yeah.
I wonder. I'm telling you she's not well.
Is she sick?
Sampled the replicator's entire menu.
I enjoyed the different textures.
Cardassian food's probably not very good, is it?
Not at all. The Vorta's sense of taste is quite limited.
Yeah, there's no pleasure there.
It's the Founder's way of making sure we remember our past. You must know the story of how the Founders created the Vorta.
Nope, no idea actually.
You're going to tell me all about it.
Yeah, I want you to tell us.
Eating nuts and berries.
And living in fear of the many predators that would hunt us for food.
Interesting.
Promised the Vorta that one day we would be transformed into powerful beings.
I mean, you're powerful, but...
An important part of a great...
How much have they changed to at this point?
People were once little more than apes. And look at us now. Look at what you've done for us.
Nope, Odo was not part of this at all.
At least prove that my people are capable of generosity and kindness.
Not really.
You care about your people very much, don't you, Odo?
Because they kind of just did this and used them as slaves, pretty much.
There's something you need to know. A sickness has spread throughout the Great Link.
What?
Are dying.
What? All of the Founders. All of the Founders are sick, except for Odo, obviously, because he's not part of the Great Link at the moment.
Deployments with me, and suddenly her hands began to shrivel. Lasted only a second.
That's why her face was shriveled.
She said the entire Link is suffering from the disease.
Everyone but me.
Why not you?
If you're unable to find a cure, you'll be the last of your kind.
Why didn't you tell me this?
Crazy thing to hear, too.
But at least you're not infected. The Dominion will survive.
Nope. The Dominion will not survive.
Not conquest, on peace, not war. A new order under your leadership.
Why even have the order, though?
Whatever you want it to be. I wish only to serve you.
Oh no. More ships.
4 Jemadar ships.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
Oh my days, there are actually 4 of them. That's pretty cool.
Jemadar will have no trouble finding us.
Not if we become the ice.
What? Whoa. Okay, that is so awesome.
In thermal contact with the ice, we won't generate enough of an energy signature for their sensors to read.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this reminds me of Empire Strikes Back when they go into the hole in the asteroid. Is that Empire Strikes Back? Yeah, I think it is.
What do you think?
It's white.
I know it's white.
No, it does not look good.
It's the wrong shape.
It's small.
Captain will never suspect you switched desks on it.
Julian, I need help, not sarcasm.
I'm afraid.
Well, you asked the wrong person.
That isn't the captain's desk.
He's gonna paint it.
Get it out of here. Can I help you, General?
No, but he can.
Oh, poor O'Brien.
I want that blood wine back here by tomorrow. Understood?
Oh, I would not want Martok to be angry with me.
Can't die. You have to survive to rebuild the Dominion.
What's going on? No, they're just shooting random. They're just shooting random rocks.
What choice do we have?
Go on. Oh, they just spit it out. Oh, damn, that's cool. Get like an asteroid battle in DS9? That's cool.
Waiting for.
Yeah.
I live only to serve you.
Okay. Say that after.
All right, call off those ships. Why should I? Because you don't need them anymore.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm glad to see you've come to your senses.
He killed himself.
He may have revealed important tactical...
It's a risk we'll just have to take. I've ordered the Jemadar to break off the attack.
Wow.
Convenience we may have caused you, Odo. Please have a safe and pleasant journey back to Deep Space Nine.
It's actually crazy. The switch up is wild.
Tell me I haven't failed, that I've served you well.
You have, and for that you have my gratitude.
Oh, that made him the happiest Vorta in the world.
My blessing.
Oh, wow. He died a happy Vorta in the end.
Well, here is the maintenance request from the Gettysburg. It should be docking here later today. That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
I like...
8 hours.
I plan to take the Defiant out on patrol in 2.
2 it is, sir.
Dude, nog.
Say, the river will provide.
Chief!
Where's the wine?
The water's just got choppy again.
Oh, never mind. He has the wine.
Cases of 2309. Very good year.
An even better vintage than the one my wife sent.
That's funny.
Cases of Saurian branding. It's the captain's favorite, you know.
Level 5. What does he want for them?
What does he want from them? That's great.
I don't think I'll ever forget the look on his face when he died. He seemed so content.
He did seem content.
I know to Starfleet, the prophets are nothing more than wormhole aliens. But to me,
They're gods. Yeah.
just as Wayun's faith in you was enough for him.
Yeah, it really was in the end, wasn't it?
A very dangerous enemy. Now more than ever. Because they're also desperate.
Yeah, that's true. That does make someone even more dangerous.
But I know now, whichever side wins, one thing is certain. I'm going to lose.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Whatever side wins, he's going to lose. That is crazy. But also true. I never actually thought about it like that for Odo. But even if the changelings weren't dying at the moment or didn't have this illness, Odo would still lose. Because to win the war would be destroying... Well, maybe pushing back the changelings, but I don't think that would be it. I think you'd have to destroy the changelings. So either Odo would lose the changelings or lose all of his friends on DS9. So yeah. Wow, I didn't expect that. That was good. That was a good episode. 2 Wii-Unes. 2 Wii-Unes makes for a double thumbs up. And that was my reaction to episode 6 of season 7 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Treachery, Faith, and the Great River. And you know what? Looking back on this title, really good title for the episode. Treachery with Wei-Yun, Faith with Wei-Yun, you know, Kira bringing it around to Faith at the end of the episode, and the Great River being the subplot with Nog and O'Brien. So, good title in the end. Weird title when you're first going into it, no context. good title with context. But where do we start with this episode? Let's start with Double Wei Yun. Unexpected when I saw Wei Yun at the start of this episode, and he's like, I'm deserting the Dominion. You know what I mean? He was leaving the Dominion. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at all. But I was only convinced when the communication started and we saw Damar and a second Wei Yun, because. And then it just clicked in my head. I was like, okay, this Wei Yun must have needed to die or something, and he escaped, and then another Wei Yun came in. It wasn't exactly like that. This Wei Yun kind of woke up after Wei Yun 5 got killed, most likely by Damar and the Cardassians. But after Wei Yun 5 got killed, Wei Yun 6, the one in the ship, woke up, and he kind of went, oh, this war is silly. This war is dumb. What is happening? Why are we doing this? And then he defected immediately. He pretty much immediately defected. He's only been alive for like a month. And then obviously Wei Yun 7 comes alive, and he's the one with Damar in this episode, and who is going to be the new Wei Yun until until he dies. And then number 8 and number 9 and number 10. I don't know how many Wei Yuns there are, but it seems like there's an infinite amount of them. But I thought it was really interesting to see a Wei Yun and a Vorta who is defecting and who doesn't see the war and the Dominion as all of the glory that it is made out to be, and all like that propaganda glory that it is made out to be, but at the same time still seeing the founders as their god. I find that really interesting, and I found that to be a really cool predicament that this Wei Yun was in. At the same time, it was also really interesting to hear the story of the Vorta and how the Vorta became who they are today, how they were just these like ape creatures who didn't really do anything and hid from all of these predators, and then they hid the founders in one day, and the founders to repay them basically gave them all of this power in the Dominion. I found that to be really interesting, and also it's kind of funny that the only food that they actually like are these specific nuts, because that's what they would have eaten in the past, and so it's like an homage to the past. I bet a founder came up with that, and like there's like a board meeting, like, what should we do with the Vorta? What will they like to eat? Well, how about nuts? And everyone's just like standing ovation, claps, like, yes, that's beautiful. That's how I imagined that meeting went down. But yeah, it was also interesting to see Odo in this episode as well. Obviously he has to come face to face with a Vorta, but also he has to kind of come to terms with people calling him God a little bit in this episode as well, while at the same time juggling the fact that the founders are dying, which is a huge development, by the way. I don't know why I didn't talk about that straight away, but that's a huge development, that the founders have a giant illness that is spreading through all of them besides Odo, because he's not part of the Great Link, but it's spreading through the whole Great Link and slowly killing the founders, or at least it seems like it's slowly killing the founders, which means the founders are going to get desperate, which means stakes are about to be raised, most likely, because desperate people do crazy things sometimes, and I can see the founders doing some crazy things if they think that they're all about to die. Besides all that, I really liked the O'Brien Nog subplot. I thought that was a really, really fun subplot. I just love that O'Brien, as soon as O'Brien gives Nog his passkey or whatever you want to call it, Nog just went haywire, and it all worked out at the end. The desk was there, the blood wine was better, the gravitational core matrix thing was there. Like, it all worked out in the end, and Nog, bartered and traded and networked his way to getting all of these items, which was super cool. But at the same time, it was just like a fun, like, seeing Nog, or like you're not knowing what Nog is doing, and then the repercussions of what Nog is doing, it's just flying onto O'Brien, and he keeps going, oh, I didn't know about that, oh, it was Nog, oh, I didn't know about that, oh, it was Nog, and he had like masses of people complaining about him. I just thought it was a really fun subplot, and I really liked the O'Brien-Nog combination at times, as well as O'Brien. It was like a mini O'Brien suffers subplot, because O'Brien suffers a lot, and in this one he was suffering, but it wasn't like a bad suffering necessarily. It was like more of a funny suffering, so I thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, that is my reaction and review to episodes 5 and 6 of season 7 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. Remember, next time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine, you can check out episodes 7 and 8, Once More Unto the Breach and the Siege of AR-558 on the channel next Wednesday. But If you want to check them out 3 weeks early, check out my reactions 3 weeks early, you can head over to my Patreon, where not only can you check out episodes 7 and 8, but also 9, 10, 11, and 12. That means once more, Unto the Breach, The Siege of AR 558, Covenant, It's Only a Paper Moon, Prodigal Daughter, and The Emperor's New Cloak are all on Patreon right now for your viewing pleasure. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more Star Trek Deep Space Nine.